Hey guys, welcome to Windsor String Works. I'm Mike, and welcome to my acoustic notebook, episode 3. In this episode, I'm going to be cutting fret slots, showing you how I go about doing it. It's not going to be a long video. I just got off of work, and well, my wife will throw a fit if I'm up here forever. So we're just going to do that and send it out as a video. Hopefully, I'm trying to keep these videos a little shorter than I normally would, just because I want to get more people watching. And most people, I myself, love the long format videos, but that's me. I'm weird. I know not everybody likes that, so try to keep things a little bit more watchable for you. Alright, let's get to work. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I cut my fret slots on the table saw. I have a special blade that's 23 thousandths of an inch thick, as far as where at the teeth where they cut. So I get perfect fret slots every time, and it doesn't take me 5 hours to cut them, and I don't have to radius my fretboard before I cut. If you're using one of those, well, I have one here actually, but a fret slotting jig, a little tiny fret slotting miter box, and with the fret slot cutting saw. Oh my goodness! If you try and cut fret slots with that, and it being a flat piece of wood, and you gotta go down, I go down 3 mil. Yeah, not fun. It takes forever, and your arms will hate you for it. So if you're new, that's the way I did it for quite a few years, till I decided, you know what, there's got to be an easier way, and I found this way, cutting it on a table saw. I just made up a little sled, I didn't have any small pins or anything that would fit my fret slotting template, so I just took a little small, like the smallest Allen wrench I could find that I had more than one of, and I just whittled it down till it was fitting in my fret slot template, and just kind of cut a nice little point on the end and nailed her in place. Hit her with a couple drops of super glue, and yeah, not bad at all. Now, when I get over to that part, I do have to take some sandpaper to the runners on my sled, because I just built a new one. The one I had before was totally overkilled. I didn't need to have it the way I did, so I just built a shorter in height one. It's like probably like 2 inches tall. Really, that's all you need. So, alright, first, like I say, we're going to flatten out this side. And to flatten this side, I'm just using my number 5 Stanley, which I love and is actually pretty old. And this one is 1890, 1895, maybe right around 1900, but yeah, she's old. She's old, but she's sharp. See, here are the little hits and misses as I go. That's just high spots that I'm taking down first. Once I get down below those high spots, then I'll be taking full-size shavings off. But this is Palo Santos rosewood. It's only probably about 3 inches wide. So I don't want to go about taking too much off. But yeah, before I do get over to my fret slotting part of the video, I have to take this over to the bandsaw. I'm going to chop it in half, and then I'm going to run it on my electric planer to get it flat. Which I got to get new blades for that thing. I tried flattening this on that, it just isn't working. So boy, that's horrible. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm just working this edge down because it was slanted uphill like that. We don't want that. Okay, let's check flatness with my engineer square here. Alright, so I got that edge flat. Go over here and flatten this out a little bit, and then I'll take a chunk right down the middle, and we should be flat. And we can go take it on the bandsaw and cut it in half. See what that looks like. Not yet. It's close, but not close enough. The edge, the flat edge of your fretboard has to be 100% totally flat. It can't be any light or anything if you hold the straight up edge up to it. There it is. Keep going. So if it's not totally 100% flat, your frets just aren't going to come out right. Your fret slots, I should say. So, ask me how I know. And these are all things I've had to find out the hard way. So, I'm trying to put the information out there so you can avoid all the hardship. Trust me, they say lessons cost and good ones cost a lot. Well, I've had a lot of good lessons, trust me on that. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. But with this, I'm trying not to take off too much, just enough to get it totally flat, because it's already starting out kind of smaller, on the smaller side. It's still not as small as a fret as the actual fretboard's going to be, but it's cutting it close. And I have a light right up behind me here, so I can see if there's any light coming through. And there is. We are flat. Alright, so let me go set this bad boy up. Got a little thin right there in the middle, but overall I think we can work with that. It's pretty uneven. I was forcing it more than I should have, and this old bandsaw, I have a 3/4 inch blade on here made for, you know, recutting, resawing, and oh, by the way, that smoke was from the Paduke dust that's left over on here. I didn't clean off, which I should have. It's nasty, oily wood. So now we're going to go over here and make some more push pads here. Oh, yeah. So for the sake of this video, that did not turn out how I wanted it, but I'm going to cut the fret slots anyway, just to tell you, or just to show you how I do it. Whoop. So there you see the little jig that I made here, and this is my fretboard template. So what you're going to do is the luthier's favorite tool, super glue and masking tape. Now I said I do need to do something with the runners, but it's gonna be all right just for what just to show this demonstration. I forced it. I forced my piece too much, and it's all cattywampus kind of going on. But it'll work for now, just to show a demonstration. So, we're going to do the Martin long scale. So you want that. Here's the Martin long scale. It says it right here. I know you can't see it, but that is going to be so the first slot is the nut. And it, you know, you don't need all the fret slots here. It goes down to like 24 or something. You don't need those for an acoustic. Just not, nobody, you know, I don't know anybody that goes up that far on acoustic to play. Quite frankly, I think 20, 21 is probably about the cutoff. Alright, so let's stick our masking tape on here. I got this is Scotch 3M, or no, yeah, this is Scotch contractor grade masking tape. I was using painter's tape, but this stuff's a lot better. It has a lot less give as far as when you're putting pressure on it. Ah, come on. And it wants to tear in half when you're on camera, so make a pile of tape. So we're just gonna go over the edge so you can have the exact placement of the next piece. You know, I mean, you can't really write on it. Nothing's gonna kind of show up, but I mean, actually, you know what? I can use marker on it, and that's what I'm gonna do. Just trying to keep it out of the way of the little thing, the little prongs that get held into place by my makeshift pin here. But this at least gives me a spot, a couple of lines just to put my next piece of masking tape down. I use Starbond super glue. I think it's the best out there on the market. I have a bunch of different bottles of super glue here. Oh no. Speaking of super glue, we're going to use it right now. Because I knocked my pen out. A little bit of Starbond activator. Accelerator, activator, I think. What's it say? Accelerator. Alright, that'll work. That'll do what it do. You know what I mean. Use your super glue bottle to burnish it down. This is something you don't want to come off in the operation of doing what you're doing. Small skinny bead be just perfect. Spray your other side with the accelerator. And line it up, stick it in place. No better way. It's a lot better than double-sided tape. I know we do here in the U.S. have some good double-sided tape, but it still leaves residue. And that can be a pain in the butt to clean up. And that's when you're trying to do something like this, you don't have to take the time to clean it up. I have a little bit of bloom, as they call it here, where that's when the accelerator makes the super glue bubble up. Now, if you're not in a hurry like I am, you could just let that dry by itself and you'd have no problem. Ow. See how sharp that is? That just cut me. Barely even touched it. Let's see if that's going to work. Yep. Now, next thing to do, suck the blood off your finger. You want to measure your blade. I do typically from the flat part here, 3 mil up. Okay, so you can see here, I got perfect thread slots. Don't mind this little stuff here. Remember, this is just a demonstration, so I may decide to flatten this out. It was the Martin short scale that I did on this one. On my actual guitars, I use Martin long scale, but I just wanted to show you that you get perfect results every time. Way faster than you would if you did it by hand. So, with that being said, this is the end of the video. I hope you all got something out of it. I mean, a lot of me yammering, but hey, that's what I do. I just want to get my craft out there to the world, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good day, guys. Ciao. Oh yeah, remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends, let me get my videos out there. I'm trying to do more videos because I'm only doing one a week. I guess YouTube algorithm doesn't really like it. I don't know. But, so yeah, on to the next one. Ciao.